Hello and welcome back to some more City Skylines. Now in my last editing, I saw a few things that I might want to change or try out. I thought about adding a on-ramp over here. So from this little like office square right here, I thought about just adding an on-ramp to this roundabout so when people leaving to go home don't have to go through all this to try to get out of the business district. However, I thought that I would just make one to leave instead of one to come into the business sector just to try it out. I don't know if it's going to help or hurt or what it's going to do. But I feel like having one to exit would be more beneficial than one to enter. I'm not sure though. But we're going to try it. I'm just going to use a highway exit ramp, I think. Now, what building do I want to take out here? It's always the hardest part. Can I get through here? Okay, back it up. Curvy bit, please. And just right here, can I curve it without... Uh-oh. They went frowny face. I don't know if that means they're gonna leave, or if they're just mad the road's there because it can get noisy. Let's unpause and see what they do. Yeah, so this is still just stop signs, I believe, which is good. And this will let people get on over here. So then if they live on this part of the city, they can just get on this exit ramp and leave. I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Like, people that work over here, where do they live? I guess is my question. It's either going to be in downtown or the suburbs, right? And if they live in the suburbs, they actually don't have too long of a walk. If they live in the city, this will actually let them exit, get on the roundabout, and then they can do the roundabout loop and get off on whichever branch is easier. So I think that will actually help. We are having a little bit of congestion right here. Alright, let's back this up just a little bit. Well, back it up a lot and reposition it a little bit, is what I mean. Alright, so that's where the last one connected. So I just want to make it connect a little bit further up. Just so there's a little bit bigger of a gap in between the two merging lanes. I don't know if that's any better. I don't think it is. But let's, you know what? Do that. And let's move this intersection up a little bit. There we go. Back this up again. And see, all these trucks delivering crap as well will be able to get back on here. Or garbage trucks. I'm not sure which that one in particular is. And just run it right where that tree's at. Not gonna let me. Well, I suppose here is better. We'll try it out. And this guy's sad. You know what? If you're sad about the noise, or just, you know, you're not excited about being able to see the road out your window, I'll give you some trees. Let's get some variety. There we go. Now you don't even have to know they're there. Put some more trees. I actually wanted to put trees along this road as well. Just to give these people that live here and work here a buffer zone from this main avenue road. Plus we got a school right here. The school kids don't need to be getting next to the road and all that. There we go. And we do have a cutover right here, but I thought about just adding the tiniest little walkway to this sidewalk right here. So anyone along this square can just... I mean, they have a walkway right here, so it's not that bad. But over here, I think, could benefit from it. However, now we have the exit ramp road here. So I kind of messed myself up. But I swear, I went over all this in my head as I was editing. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a pathway here. I'm going to do this. It's going to be great. And now when I get in here, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. that means I have to knock stuff out and rearrange things. But maybe if I just do one right there, it could help. Got a sidewalk here. What would actually be nice is a little cutover right here. And I think I will take out one of these businesses. Just take out... I don't know why I have such a hard time with this, choosing which one I'm gonna take out. But I don't know why, it's just really hard for me. Alright, we're just gonna take out this one. I see this one a lot. Kirby, please. This little triangular one. Uh-oh, we took out that other one as well, which I didn't mean to do. Okay, there we go. Let's go from this way this time. There we go. Knocked out one building, but I think that little cut through will help. And you know what? We'll place... actually, I don't know if they need parks over here. Where are parks? In here. These guys could use some. Are there any open spaces? Do these squares count for which road? I'm guessing the main road if I had to guess there. Got some open blocks over here. Alright, let's get, what is this? Mini labyrinth. Oh, that would fit right there. Free Wi-Fi. Which ones have the bigger square? See, that's a much bigger square. Okay, we'll put this one right here. Okay, it made those people happy. And this is what, free Wi-Fi? Oh no, this is 1x1 road. I like the free Wi-Fi. It doesn't actually, like, give your people free Wi-Fi in the game, but it feels good, you know, to, you know, like... use your imagination. You're actually giving these people free Wi-Fi if you believe you're giving them free Wi-Fi. We will put one right here where that one was. See, it has the antennas. It works. We got a lot of these skyscrapers over here. A lot of the samey-sames. Commercial's always been bad for the same buildings. But before I downloaded that tower, it was this tower. This thing showed up everywhere. I had like, I don't know, I swear, this thing was everywhere before I started downloading mods. Now these are going to be everywhere. There's always a theme with each map, right? What I wanted to do in this video before I got caught up with this whole make this square more efficient, because I had an idea in editing and it seemed a lot better there, but I think this might help, especially this exit ramp. That was my big idea, and it seems like a lot of people are using it. So people, to get in here, will still have to use mainly this road. I think some people are using this one, but to leave now, it's much easier, much more efficient. You don't have to drive through all these twists and turns. But what I wanted to do on this video was start getting this place up and going. I zoned some, but before I really get zoning, I wanted to put in the parks, so I don't have to do the whole, which building do I knock out? I'm so sad. Like, I hate doing that. So I will put in everything before I even zone, so nothing has to get knocked out. Now, of course, we're going to have free Wi-Fi all over down here, especially down here around the stadium. Put in a few squares. Over here is going to be the tourist place. It's going to be like a very small, ritzy, kind of posh getaway. Mostly going to be beach activities and fishing and stuff like that. Free Wi-Fi down there. Gonna need one in the circle somewhere. And where is that big soccer field? Can I fit that in over here? Ooh, it was green. Right there. But what does that actually look like? Oh, looks pretty good. The ground went a little wonky over here, but, you know, they built a retaining wall. So now we have our big sports stadium when we have American football or baseball's usually played in an open-air stadium. I don't know. Other closed sports games, hockey, you can play hockey in here. And then we also got a European football, or soccer as it's known in North America. And everything needs electricity, of course. That will be added later. Just a small tree park actually wouldn't be bad, because this is going to be all skyscrapers, all the who's who of my town is going to live down here. So we do want some, like, open plazas. Oh, God, if I can even fit them in anywhere. Take out my paths. No, I don't want you to take out right over here, huh? Come on. Right there. We actually have a large open area, but that'll be fine. We can connect this park over to the tourist area with paths if we put it right here. I don't know. Maybe we should just go with a smaller park. What is this called? Park with trees. Do you have... This is just small park. I was hoping to get one in along the path. Yeah, like right over in this area. Delete my path. This doesn't delete anything, right? Alright, well, we can do it here. Right there, just a small park. It's just like trees, benches. We got some plazas down there. Alright. What else do we got here? Oh, a community pool. We're going to want one of those. We'll put one of those over in the tourist area, because not everybody likes to swim in rivers, ponds, oceans, natural water sources. Some people, and I kind of get the fear, like, not being able to see the bottom does actually, like, when you think about it, it does get a little creepy. But I guess I was raised around lakes, and we always swam in them and, you know, never thought anything of it. Now that I'm older, it's kind of like, yeah, I certainly get the fear. But when you're raised and there's no, like, nobody thinks any different, then you don't really know any better. What is this? New asset. This could be anything. Oh, this is that family park. That doesn't really go down here. Formal park could work down here for sure. I could put it right next to the beach. It will take up some building area, though. See, even when the buildings aren't there yet, I still am like, I don't want it to tear down a potential building. Alright, we're gonna steal right here. Horizontal, those are all pretty big parks. Free Wi-Fi, let's add a couple more. I don't have the game pause. We are on speed 1, though, so we should be okay. We'll add one right... I'm kind of close. Let's add one right here. We'll add another one over here. 1x4 parks. We got a parking garage. We could put that in somewhere. Down here at the stadium would probably, like, in real life need a parking garage, so we can put one down here. Put it right... I don't really want to do it right there. Maybe over here. And then you can walk to the stadium. Seems about right. Mini Labyrinth is kind of like a... I don't know if you'd put that in a downtown area. Maybe more like the tourist area. It's kind of like a tourist trappy park thing. Not really tourist trap, but just, you know, something for the tourist kids to play in. Formal park vertical. Now I'm looking for my 1x1. Here we go. And the 1x1 is just a couple trees, 2 benches, and a bird bath. To be honest, it's kind of a little cheap park, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. Because it has a very big circle of influence, as you can see, and it only takes up 1 tile. But it's all in how you play the game. And I like to use it, because I don't like taking out huge sections of my city to put in parks. Sometimes I do, and, you know, like I put in that large plaza park. Do we have just a large plaza, actually? Large playground. That doesn't really go downtown. What is that? Are these walkways? Like, elevated walkways? I don't think so, but it looked kind of weird. Oh, we could put it here. This wouldn't be too bad of an area. Yeah, and this is just like a walk-through tree park. Like a dog park, almost. There's not really... Well, there's a couple benches. But there's not, like, socializing areas. It's just kind of a park you walk through. You take your dog. This park over here has, like, places to sit and talk to people. So, we got a little bit of everything here. We're gonna have the sports parks. We got the free Wi-Fi parks. They're gonna need some parks over here. Japanese garden. It's always kind of a cool thing to have. I don't use it a lot, actually. I don't know why. There's no reason. The pool, plaza with trees. I can put a plaza in later. Little one-bys. Put you in there. Just cheer you guys up a little bit. And where's that 1x4 park? Here we go. Can add just a row of... Take out my pathway. Maybe I should put the parks in before the pathway. Noted for next time. We can put a 1x4 there. Any other areas look a little blank. Over here, 1x3. Put one here. Putting in parks isn't the most exciting, but it's crucial to your city. Your people need places to go and have recreational activities. What is this? Small playground. No, it's gonna be so busy over here. I'm just like, playgrounds, children, busy streets. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Alright, let's zone this a little bit more. I think we just have housing over here for the moment. Let's put some high-end retail down this way. Couple offices to break it up. And there we go. I was gonna make this livable, actually. Yeah, this actually is gonna have the good, like, river views. So hard for me to pick what I want to do. Alright, we can leave that small office, but I want this to be residential. That. I think this will be an office, and then we'll start converting to commercial down here, maybe? No, I think commercial can go over on this road and around the circle, because those are kind of, I don't know. That's just how I kind of saw it in my mind. Going back and forth here. Alright, let's take the commercial out. Put the houses back in. We can have a couple offices down here. And then office, and then we can have some commercial over this way. There we go. And commercial on this side of the street. Because we want shops close to the stadium and stuff. I'm just wondering, how noisy is it gonna get? Let me call this high residential. Over here. Well, actually, keep me having the bucket. Office, and then lots of commercial here. I'm just trying to keep it zoned, because the commercial will anger your residents. And I'm trying to think, where else do I want residents to live? I think down here along this road. We'll do one more commercial right here, and then offices here. That needs to be a 1x4 park. That is the perfect place for a 1x4 park. And I think we'll do office here. And then high residential some more. I mean, there's pathways all over this area over here. So if they need to get to some shopping, it shouldn't be too far. Like, I'll put some shopping over here. Not right there. Maybe over here. And they should be able to walk there, no problem. Office. You know what? I'm going to put a retail spot right here. And I'm going to... We'll see how noisy it gets. We might end up taking that square back out. And... You know what? I think this stuff might be noisy. Does this have any noise pollution? Llama sightings. I have no idea what that goes towards. But okay. Attractiveness, entertainment. Doesn't say anything about noise pollution. But this is red, so this is going to have noise pollution. That might be a problem. Yeah, high. Well, you know what? If people along this road here really start to hate it and they can't take the noise, we will just move the housing somewhere else. Not a huge deal. I'm going to keep putting housing along here. Some on this side. Some offices. Some more retail. Another perfect spot for a 1x4 park. So we got residential over here, residential over here. The circle. I'm so scared of the circle. It's going to be so clustered, but I'm going to try it. Alright, I actually better quit zoning. Because our electrical grid is going to be all kinds of messed up. And our fluctuation of needs down here is going to go crazy. And I'm not sure where we're at on educated workers. Like, I know a ton of the factories have shut down. And more are because they need workers. But we're going to get people moved in, and then they're not all going to be educated, and then they're going to want these jobs. So you know what? Let's just let it run here for a second. Turn my camera. Speed it up. See what happens here.